Pastor Paul Enenche no longer picks my calls after I was demoted from an inspector of police to sergeant for testifying in his church. Now wow. Vera Anyin, a policewoman from Ebonyi State, is in tears again. Claiming Pastor Paul Enenche of Dunamis International Gospel Center in Abuja has abandoned her. I don't understand what you mean by abandoning her. After a humiliating incident that cost her a police rank, Anyin says she was demoted from inspector to sergeant after testifying in Enenche's church, and now the pastor no longer takes her calls or offers her any support. I don't understand. Are you not a member of the church? How are you calling him? Are you not going to? You don't go to church on Sundays. If you go to church on Sundays, you are going to see him in church now, or you just went to his church because you wanted to testify, not because you were a member. Because if you want to see your pastor and he's not picking your call, you go to church on Sundays, you go for weekly services, Abi. So I don't understand. He doesn't want to take your calls or offer you any support. Support as how? You still have a job now. Maybe it's demotion, and the people that demoted you, they'll promote you back very soon if you are diligent at your work. I don't know why they demoted you for going to testify in church. I don't know what the testimony is about. Maybe you said something that made them to demote you. But why are you blaming Pastor Paul Enenche for that? I don't understand. People just want to always start problems with pastors. You went to testify in his church, and then the testimony, you are the one that went to testify by yourself. And probably you know the rules of your organization that you are not supposed to say such a thing in public. You did, and they demoted you. Is it Pastor Paul that demoted you? Is it the one that told your office to demote you? So why are you saying no, you no longer pick your call? Don't you go for service? Or if you go for service, you will see your pastor in church now. I don't understand though. The trouble began in April 2024 when Anyin took to the pulpit during a Sunday service to share her joy of graduating with a law degree from the National Open University of Nigeria, now becoming the first in her family to do so. She mistakenly called her degree a BSc in law instead of LLB, prompting Pastor Enenche to interrupt and accuse her of lying in front of the congregation. Okay, I remember the story. Because, some people have come to the church before to lie about their testimonies, and people dragged the pastor. So that was why he was a bit on the edge when she said, BSc in law instead of LLB. So why did your place of work now sack with demoted because of that? I don't understand. He questioned her English, saying she didn't sound like a law graduate, and asked her to leave the altar, warning others against giving false testimonies. The moment went viral, sparking outrage online as Nigerians called for an apology. Proof soon emerged that, indeed, Anyin was a graduate, with her name listed as number 2262 on NOW's convocation list for April 13, 2024. Confirming her LLB degree, photos of her in police uniform with the late Nollywood actor John Okafor also surfaced, showing her as an inspector. Facing backlash, Enenche issued an apology through his assistant, Sylvester Edo, saying he never meant to embarrass her and had reached out privately. Anyin met with Enenche and his wife, Becky, posting on Facebook that she held no grudges and remained a committed Dunamis member. Okay, so after that, now what do you now want them to do for you again? Why are you now calling them and saying no, they are not picking your calls again? But now Anyin claims the apology was not enough. I don't understand you. She alleges the public humiliation led to her demotion in the Nigerian police force, bringing her pain and shame. And after your police officer, your police company, found out that you were actually a graduate, why didn't they reinstate you back? How is that Pastor Paul's fault? I don't understand. He already apologized. And your officer seen that, you were not lying. Why can't they reinstate you back? Till today, he didn't give me any money and doesn't want to see me again. What money do you want to collect from him? I don't understand. Abi. She believes her testimony meant to glorify God instead triggered the chain of events that caused her death. That is because a lot of people have come to the church and then they say, they practiced it, they are lying. And the pastor was dragged. He was just skeptical. These people, they are human beings. These pastors, they are human beings like me and you. They are not supernatural. They are not what's it called? They are not different. They are not they are not molded with a different mold. It is the same clay God used to mold all of us. Because I don't understand. He did not give you money. He did not, I don't understand it. He doesn't want to see you again. The claim of demotion could not be independently verified. There is no official police statement that has confirmed it. However, IM's distress has reignited debates about the incident, with some Nigerians slamming Enenche for not doing more to support her. Now, wow, you people, Nigerians, I don't understand you people. What should the pastor do? Others question whether her demotion, if true, is directly linked to the church incident or other professional issues. If they're demoted because they thought you lied in the church and then they found out later that you were not lying, they're supposed to reinstate you back now. I don't understand though. It is well though. The man pastor says, is that church your real place? God wished you to serve him in truth and in spirit. You move from light into darkness to testifying, robbing God his glory. God please have to pay Paul. Does God permit that? Look at the demotions and shame every day. You want Pastor Paul Enenche to bribe you, to give you money to serve God. I don't understand. We quickly run away from that church. Very soon, Nigerian police will finally throw you away. Go back to that church. They pray you into glory. Pastor, this pastor, are you sure you're a pastor like this? And that is why they used to say pastors are fake. Look at what you are saying as a pastor. It is well. Anthony Onalo says, one thing with poor people be that once they have an opportunity, they will continue to call it every day. Exactly. We used to overdo something in this country. You said a testimony, you were giving a testimony, and the pastor thought you were lying, because a lot of people have come on the altar to lie, and he's human. He allowed his human part of him to rule at that particular point in time. And then when he found out that he was wrong, he apologized. What else do you want again? He should give you money. He doesn't want to see. How many people will he see in the church? Do you know how many members are in his church? In Dunami Center. Do you know how big that church is? How many members does he want to be seeing? Now, what for now? It is well. Elijah says, all I know is that God will see you through in this matter. See her through what? She still has a job. It is her office that should reinstate her back as an inspector. Except, of course, she has done something else. If they thought you lied about your certificate and then you brought your certificate that I wasn't lying, they're supposed to reinstate you back. I don't understand though. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.